1 year on from the failed coup attempt, and the Turkish government is still deeply involved in a program of mass arrests, sackings and suspensions, as it investigates government employees accused of being members and sympathisers of the Fetullah Terrorist Organisation. More than 50,000 suspected members of the group are in prison. Arrest warrants are out for another 8,000. Human rights groups and some European countries say the arrests include government critics and is aimed at crushing opposition. The Justice Minister denies it.
If you believe in democracy, rule of law and human rights, if you believe in these values, please do not care about the rights of these pushists, but care about the rights of those who lost their lives. And still, they are making an application in order to visit these people in prisons. They are also making their applications to observe our hearings.
Since the attempted coup, more than 103,000 state employees have been fired, including teachers, judges and police officers. More than 33,000 have been suspended, but around 34,000 people who lost their jobs and were investigated are now back working again after proving their innocence. But some Turks, including the main opposition party, the CHP, say the investigation has gone too far. For the last few weeks, tens of thousands of people have walked from Ankara to Istanbul to protest against the state of emergency the country is now under. They called the event the Justice March. And justice is what CHP Member of Parliament, Sinan Sarahan, is worried about, especially since half the country's judges and prosecutors have been sacked.
Of course, we need to judge these FETÖ members, but it needs to be under the rule of law. If someone is a criminal, the entire family shouldn't be fined. There are over 100,000 people sacked, and this caused problems like shortages in courts, and there are judges who are inexperienced filling the gap.
A commission has now been set up to hear appeals from people who think they've been unfairly treated. It starts work next week. All its members are selected by the government.
This new commission will have 7 judges and 200 experts. It's created with the law, and it will investigate all the files one by one. If the request is fair, the person will get his or her job back in 15 days.
Once sacked, people lose their income and social security benefits. They're also usually shunned by the community. These days, few people in Turkey will risk being associated with anyone accused of having links to FETÖ.